another day, another opportunity to achieve greatness, to be creative, and to pack up orders and get things out. I have more to do today. Well, maybe not as much, but it seems like more to do today than I did in my last vlog, but that's all good because I'm excited and I get excited to be able to try new things creatively. And I feel like this is one of those days where I'm gonna get to do something different creatively, and I just love that. So I did get some orders last night on Etsy that are just cut out. So we're gonna start the day with getting those packaged up and ready to go. And then I'm gonna work on some pieces that I want to get out this week, preferably tomorrow. And yesterday, like I mentioned, I already have those designed. Like I spent the time, I went to a coffee shop, love a coffee shop. I spend the time designing what I'm gonna do. This probably looks like gibberish. I tell the people all the time, like, my mock-ups look like gibberish to other people, but to me they make sense. So I spent the time doing that, meaning today it's just a matter of painting, getting the vinyl cut, putting everything on there, and then once again going through messages on TikTok and Instagram. I'm also gonna check Facebook today because I didn't do that, and going through messages, going through emails, and then I also want to get out my other vlog today, so I'll take the time to edit and post that. So we have a good amount of things to do today, so let's just start. Packaged up, I have one more that I have to package up that was in here from my last vlog, which it finally cured overnight, y'all. It looks so good. I always love how these turn out because they are just phenomenal. So now that that is done, I also have, if you saw it in the last vlog, also the dog tag. So all I have to do is put a chain on this. I have to go take a little video and picture to add to the other video that I was recording that I post on like TikTok, Instagram, and on Shorts. I always have to get the ending for that. And then we can package this up as well. So let's get this together, get this in a box, and then we'll tackle the rest of the stuff. Which is great. I got all of that ready to go for later when I make my post office run. And as you can see, I have a ton of different boxes in different sizes, and I try to stick with like 3 or 4 different sizes that I know all of the pieces will be able to fit into. But as you can see on that last box, I ended up having to kind of manipulate the box for the piece to be able to fit. I changed the sizing and made some of my pieces a little bit bigger than what they originally were in terms of what I would consider to be the standard size. And because of that, I still have to run out of the old boxes that I initially used for those because I'm not going to toss them out. Boxes are very expensive. So I just manipulate them for the time being. And then once I order my next set of like shipping supplies, so boxes, I also get packing peanuts. Those are usually the 2 things that I order often. I haven't had packing peanuts in so long. I need to get some. But nonetheless, I will change the box size so that the new sizing can fit into those boxes. So that's a live and learn type of situation, but I'll still be able to use all the boxes that I have. Now that that is done, we can start to work on other things. And one of the things that I did yesterday was go to the store to actually get some items that I need to restock in the art room that I either ran out of or never had but know that I need. So we're gonna do a little quick haul really quickly. First off on the list was the Dollar Tree, y'all. I love the Dollar Tree with like a lot in me. It has to be, if not my favorite store, definitely top 2, because I can't even think of another store I like more than the Dollar Tree. Like, I love the Dollar Tree. I put my screwdriver in there from when I was in the car. But I got parchment paper. I realized the other day that I had ran out when I was making the dog tag for the piece that you just saw. I usually use parchment paper on top of my mat just for like heat resistance. And yesterday when I made the dog tag, I just had to make do with what I have. But usually I like to coat it on both sides with parchment paper. So I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday because they have it. Usually I get this one, which is just the standard roll. This is like 20-foot parchment paper. But I also saw that they had the pre-cut parchment paper. So I got 2 of those. I'm gonna see how this ends up working for me and the difference between this and the rollout one. I'm probably still gonna end up cutting it, but I also don't know how it is pre-cut in here. So we shall see, but glad I got that. And then second stop on the list was Harbor Freight. When I was figuring out what I wanted to do for this room and looking at different like toolkits and also workstations, Harbor Freight came up all the time with their like workbenches, and they are very pricey. So when I scale and get into a bigger space, or if I ever decide to go into a bigger space, I would definitely look into their stuff. We'll get into that later on. Just remember that for now. But nonetheless, I had always seen Harbor Freight. I always thought they were just an online store. I never knew that they were an actual in-person hardware type store, kind of like an Ace Hardware, because I'm from Chicago. So we have Ace Hardware, which is basically a smaller hardware store than say a Home Depot or a Lowe's or Menards. So to find one in person, I was like, oh, that's super exciting. So anywho, I needed wood glue, so I went and got some wood glue. This is the Gorilla Wood Glue. I've never tried this one before, but I've used other Gorilla Glue and it has always worked wonderfully. So I'm quite sure that's gonna be great. I also needed, these are called spring clamps. I also needed some spring clamps. Sometimes I need to use these for my pieces when I'm doing certain things. I didn't know the sizing that I needed because it could vary on what I'm working on. So I got 2 different sizes. These are also very affordable. So not mad at that. And last but not least, I got so much, I hope I got the receipt for this. I got so much microfiber, or so many microfiber cleaning cloths. You probably seen it in the video yesterday. Well, it wouldn't be yesterday to you all, but the previous vlog, I used the cleaning cloths when I'm painting. After I dip my brush in the water in between like switching colors, I will use one of these to be able to like dry off my brush. And I'm down to the final half of cloth. Like, this is my cloth. I'm down to that last little piece, so I definitely needed to go re-up on some more. I'm glad that I got these because I've been needing this. Like, these are great and they come in handy. So anywho, that's my little haul of the things that I got. I just have to find somewhere to put them in here. I will figure that out, put all of this away, and then we will start working on the pieces that I have to get done today, which I have 2 mini paddles, which are in one order, and a bigger standard size paddle, which I was gonna say, I feel like I haven't done in a while. I just recently did one, but before that I hadn't done one in a while because people request other things all the time. So anywho, let's put this up and then set up and set the mood in here, get the music going so we can start to paint and get these orders worked on. none. It is so cute. I still have to put on the top coat, but I love the fact that I tried something new with having like this metallic gold outline of a poodle in the background, and then using the offset on top of that. So it's still like incorporated, but it's not, you know, the main focus. I love that subtle touch, and that's just something new I wanted to try. So this is a cutie. I'm gonna put this to the side so the top can finish drying where the pearls and the 2 rubies are, and then I will start on the next pattern. Also done with the second mini paddle, well, mostly done. So this is where we're at with it right now. Just like how I have this poodle at the bottom, I do want to add like a yo at the top, probably in this area. I have the design in Cricut, but I can't cut it because I thought I had brown vinyl and I don't. So y'all already know what that means. I have to go to the store again, which shouldn't take me as long because Michael's is fairly close. There's some other stuff I got on my list, but none of that I can get from Michael's. So I'm gonna go to Michael's, get brown vinyl. May also add like the pearls and rubies down here as well. But I definitely do need to go to the store to grab that because I want to fill this space, and then I could be able to pour up both of these tonight. They are going to the same person. I think they're super cute, and I love this joint one, having both of their info. So I'm gonna go grab that. Also, while I'm out, I want to take these 2 packages that we packaged up today to the post office. Right now it's 3:26, so I have an hour and a half to drop them off. Perfect opportunity to get out the house, run some errands, go get some stuff, and drop that off. I've been in this like creative zone today, and also like this week, and I'm very appreciative for like God putting that in me, because I get on these bouts sometimes where it's like I'm in a creative funk where my juices just aren't flowing, but I feel like it's been flowing. So I'm gonna continue to, what they say, ride the wave while I'm in the flow of things and just knock stuff out. So let's get out the house to the post office, to Michael's, and back to finish these up. And I think I'll still have enough time to get the one more order done, which is a bigger paddle. Might as well, since we're here today. Made it back to the art room. I have the brown vinyl. Usually I either get the Cricut vinyl or there's this like other company vinyl that I use, but they didn't have brown at all. So I had to get the one from Make Market. And if I didn't need this immediately, I would have probably just ordered it online, because that's what I usually do. But because I had to get it so I could get this out, I just had to go with what was there. So I think maybe I'll do that in the future, is order me some brown vinyl from online so I can have that here. But nonetheless, let's go ahead, get this cut out, put on this piece so I can send her mock-up photos, or not mock-ups, but like photos of what they look like before I put on the top coat, and then start on the other piece. I think I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it just yet, but there's a possibility. We are officially all done for the night. I have decided to just wait until tomorrow to work on the bigger paddle and some other orders that I got today. I never know how my days are gonna go, how long they're gonna be, but I'm just so grateful, number one, to be able to try out something new creatively. Number two, to be back in this like flow, this creative flow and surge that I have. But number three, just being able to be in a dedicated space for this type of work. So I hope that you all enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you all like the pieces that I worked on. I hope you all like these vlogs in general, because I love creating them. I love creating content in general. So being able to share that with you all, for anyone that's watching and made it this far in the video, I'm just beyond appreciative that there are people who like to watch the work that I create, because I really enjoy creating what I create. So yeah, that's all I have for today's vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next vlog. Bye guys.